Oh, it was delightful and went by too fast.
Mine too. I chilled home, watched Wakanda Forever in the theater, and I jumped on Twitter and I'm following Elon Musk, and I find this amazing slide deck that shows us what Twitter 2.0 is heading towards. I'm excited, dude. What are your thoughts on what's happening with Twitter?
I stand by what I've been saying, which is I think he knows what he's doing. I think we don't. I think we're underestimating, and a lot of people. In fact, I was reading something over the weekend or last week about how it was a stock prognosticator
Hmm.
who is predicting not only Twitter will fall, but so will Tesla. I thought that was interesting. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, I got
Mhm.
some numbers for you according to some stats from Elon Musk's social media from Twitter. So let me just show you. We've got new user signups at an all-time high, and says averaging over 2 million per day in the last 7 days. And this is as of a couple of days ago. But you can see here from July 1st, 2014 to November 16th, 2022. Yeah, definitely much, much higher. Next, user active minutes also at an all time high. I mean, I can tell you personally, I never had gone to Twitter before Elon Musk took it over. I was like, what's Twitter? Right. And now I'm on Twitter like daily, just so I could see what's going on, which is cool. I mean, you only go to Twitter when you post things.
Yeah, and I tend to poke around when I'm there because Elon does crack me up. He's one of the people that I follow, and I do find him entertaining.
He's a funny guy.
But I'm also watching for other reasons because I want to make sure that well, I mean, for obvious reasons, I want to make sure that I'm there if something happens. But also, he's been a little questionable. He's made some questionable moves, and so I want to make sure that I'm not supporting somebody who is a dick.
Who's completely off the rails.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good
I
way to
don't
say
know.
it.
I don't know that he's there yet. Let me zoom into this one. All right, we've got another one that says month. What is this? MDAU, and I think that's daily active users
Yeah.
passes quarter billion.
No, monetizable daily active users.
Ooh, I
By the
like
way.
that. All right, thank you for that. Oh, there it is, global monetization. Yeah, so that's a steady incline there. I like that graph. Now we go down. Hate speech. I'm so happy that he put that in there, right? Because there's a lot of talk just about this, and look at that.
Well, that brings up a good point though, and I think that if you're watching the like news, and like I get alerts from CNN and from these different reporting agencies, it, it everybody is jumping on this guy for all of the negative things he's doing, but nobody's bringing up things like, for example, I stumbled upon an article that pointed out that all these people that he quote unquote laid off, he gave them more severance than he had to. And so it's like nobody's putting out the positive media. They're just bashing this guy. And it just goes back to like, you can't judge a book by its cover. Like, you can't just look at one article and assume it's accurate anymore. You have to look a little bit deeper or just know on the surface. People have vendettas against people,
Yeah,
and you can't take the news for what it is all the time
we don't have all the
or
details,
ever.
man. We don't have all the
Yep.
details.
Yep.
And look at this one. Reported impersonation spiked and
And
then
fell. Yeah.
fell. I love this one because what we noticed is a lot of accounts were deactivated because they were fake. So you had a lot of bigger companies drop in followers for like a straight month. And then all of a sudden now it's starting to pick back up with actual real followers. So I love this graph alone for that reason. It just shows you, right? November 11th, impersonation spiked again in wake of the new of Blue launch, which was funny. I mean, you saw some of those memes, right, which were hilarious.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
But other than that, I think that was good. And then let me just share with you some things that really were eye opening for you and me, which is important for you to listen to as far as social media. Here is what he's calling this. Let me zoom into this one. It's called Twitter 2.0, the everything app, right? Everything. You know what it reminds me of? Hold on. I didn't know that. It reminds me of the company that switched from, this is real estate. What was that company that switched and became anywhere? Did they become anywhere? It's just reminded me of that. Anyway. All right. Twitter.
Hey, good talk. Good talk.
Good talk. Good talk with myself. Um, here we go. Here we go. Advertising as entertainment, right? And
Yes.
I like this because it goes along well with what TikTok is. And if you look at where most people get their news, it's still Facebook. And I don't know about you, but I would rather be going to social media to be a combination of entertainment, whether it's maybe shopping, some news, a combination of everything. And I think that that's what TikTok has done so well. It's bringing people together through storytelling, connecting, and that's what Facebook has failed in over the last few years. What do you think, man?
I mean, just in general, advertising as an entertainment is this is really important for anybody listening to this, and pay attention to this. And I just saw a comment recently on somebody on, I think it was TikTok, but it was about TikTok. I don't know where I saw it, but the comment was to a this is a real estate agent, and the commenter said something to the effect of, if you're so successful in real estate, why do you have to be wasting your time or doing those stupid things on TikTok? Something to that effect,
Mm,
right?
mm.
And I giggled. I giggled to myself because my immediate thought was, this guy or gal is clearly an idiot and has no idea what marketing looks like as we head into the new world.
That's
But
funny.
this line, advertising as entertainment. Listen, again, if you're an old school agent and you have a very successful business and you've done it a certain way and you've always done it well, that's fine. Don't change that. But most don't. Most don't. And so if you don't embrace this statement, and
Hmm.
you don't adjust your business plan going into the future, like the now future, you will die on the vine. And so understand this, and there's a lot more to it than you and I are just going to talk about today, but figure it out. it's
Yeah.
it's it's you know what it is, Tristan. It's the trending videos. It's the what do you call them? I'm having a brain fart right now, but
Well, it goes
the
back to
lip sync videos.
yeah, but
It's
it
it's
also
that
goes
kind of
back to
stuff.
what we're seeing here. Look what it says. HBO Max. This is, are you a Targaryen, Valerian, or Hightower? Now, Jeff, what are you? Are you a Targaryen, Valerian, or Hightower? You don't
I
watch
have
the.
no idea what any of
Yeah,
that
you
means.
know what?
I have no idea what that means.
I
Yeah,
stopped being friends with you right now.
I
But
don't.
look,
No.
there's also the video aspect of this, which is important because they understand how important video is, right? Now that TikTok's
Yeah.
taking over. I love how they're just going all in and saying, hey, you know what? We've done it like this before, but it's okay. We're going to be this. Now we're going to be more inclusive of everything that's working, which I love, man, because social
Well,
media changes so constantly.
yeah, and I don't think I think there's no irony in the fact that the first one is advertising as entertainment, and the second is video. Like, pay attention. Hello, like, first it's you got to be more entertaining. Second, it's you got to be doing video.
Yeah. Next, encrypted DMs. I love that. We don't use it as much, but we do communicate with a lot of people on here, and we definitely want it to be encrypted because they're private conversations with companies and coaching clients and so forth. But here, long form tweets. I like this, man. It goes along with the whole idea of blogging, which can go deeper into subscriptions, which I think will grow in the future. But I love long form tweets. That's one thing that Elon was really adamant about, extending the amount of characters we could have on a tweet. Relaunch
2,500 words.
Blue
Twenty five
Verified.
hundred words, by the way.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. Isn't that what TikTok expanded it to? 2,000 or
Uh,
something
It,
on
well,
the
that's
subscription?
what Twitter's allowing here. I mean,
Yeah,
it's interesting because I would say that's where Twitter is going to create differentiation from the other platforms.
I like
Is,
that.
basically supporting blog posts. Is what they're saying.
Nice. Look, relaunch Blue Verified. And then it explains to you what it is there. And then the last one, which you can't see here, is just payments. That's all.
Mhm.
So
But
receive.
that's but that's the whole. You want the blue check mark? Pay $8.
I'll pay $8. We've been
That's
through
all you
this.
got to do.
We've
Eight
been
dollars
through
a
this
month. eight
before.
dollars a month, and you can have a blue check mark.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Anyway, pay attention to Twitter. There's a lot of cool things happening there. I think a lot of people had written off Twitter and what it could do on social media for you. But I think it's coming back, dude. I think it's coming back.
Yeah, I think this outline is also very broad based, and it's good. It's important because I think a lot of you are probably listening. It's Twitter. I don't care. But this is applicable to every platform, and so it's important to pay attention to this, and it's important to understand it. And if you don't adjust your game, and you keep if you're not on social, you're dying. If you're on social and all you're doing is marketing your business, you're one of those agents that all you do is talk about real estate. You're gonna die. And if you're one of those agents that's scared to death of the camera, you're gonna die. So it's like you're gonna have to embrace this stuff. And
Well,
I
hold
know
on.
those of you listening.
What if the long form Twitter gets me as a writer more involved because of it? I don't necessarily
Well,
have to go on video.
I think that's great. I think you're obviously, it's like having a gun with you can have all these different you can put all these bullets in it, and you're only choosing to put one in it. That's basically what you're doing. But hey, better than nothing. Better than nothing, I suppose.
Okay, video man. All right.
Yeah, coming from the guy who's on the camera all day long.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Jeff.
See you, buddy.